You said what? Oh, this is the first one. But I don't give a fuck with you. On Taco Bell. I think I like the cheese beef, man. I like the cheese beef, man. I like the cheese beef, man. Let's get it, man. I'm streaming, gang. We in another match. League, man.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. But today we start the new season with an AFC West division.
That's the first time I ever got to receive,
as
bro.
it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos.
I see a lot of familiar faces in this league.
A new season of NFL football
Oh,
this
that boy in
year.
here.
In 2023 on EA Sports. From his end zone, here's Tremont Smith. And only able to get this to the 19.
I think I got no room to play good. I gotta get
touchback.
Fuck. Alright, watch my cheesy play. It's my cheesy play right here. Yeah, that's pretty good.
First play, Wilson wants to throw.
Fuck.
First play of the game, going to be
First play of the fucking game. I am serious.
Racing to the end zone. And they will finally put it in the
I'm
return,
always
but not
Yeah,
until he
man, I
takes it
feel
back
nigga
all
think
the
I'll
way
take
inside
that,
the
man.
10-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big advantage.
I'm rushing to this one because I didn't even do my depth chart. I'm serious.
And see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And it's caught. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Yeah, Ricky still lost their league match. Yeah.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. Touchdown Raiders. Josh Jacobs from 3 yards out. And the Raiders are on the board here.
I still don't know what the fuck. I need to go create me a playbook.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown.
How close.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Well, I was not supposed to fucking close. I was supposed to be there. I was supposed to be there in the morning time. I close tomorrow. I think I close Thursday. Off Friday. I'm close. I'm going to tell them that that's like that. Y'all got me doing these
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he takes this near the 25. Just a
all right, man, let's get on there.
The 26. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action with Wilson. Out to his left.
Oh my fucking God, bro. What the fuck? Look at this shit. Get the fucking ball! Oh my fucking God, bro. This nigga Russell Wilson, bro. I'm not gonna do this shit. That nigga Russell Wilson the one that popped the ball out.
This team, because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's
right.
Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical, because that's just not
looking good. To a fucking old head. This nigga name is Tony the Mac. What the fuck is going on, bro? He's taking hell to pick his fucking play. That nigga taking hell to pick his play, but he's straight.
They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Bro, this nigga taking hell to pick his play. He's trying to drain that fucking clock or something, bro. Like, I really don't give a fuck how I'm playing, because this is like the first week of Madden. That is bad.
Jacobs. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Our first carry for the all-pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And he gets it down a yard or 2.
So this nigga had the first down, he ran backwards.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive.
They just playing. In this league, I'm playing.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw.
Give me my shit, bitch.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
There you go. We gotta go make some shit shake this drive. I ain't gonna cap. I'm just tripping.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback.
There we go. We gotta make some shake this drive. We had to make some shake this drive. I ain't gonna count. There you go. There you go.
And the Broncos here as they are in for 6. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Garoppolo's and this throw brought in here by Mayer. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
Oh, they just hold the fuck out of me.
He's got room at the 30. He's to the 15.
Oh my fucking god, bro. What?
Jacobs. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Fuck would I go behind them for, bro? What the fuck is this?
Here in the 1st quarter.
2 receiving touchdowns. Just getting the game underway, essentially. I mean, there's a long way to go. If I'm on defense, I've got to figure out how to slow this guy down. Because when one guy shreds your team, that's demoralizing. Make him spread it around at least. But right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
We run this bitch out of that small fuck.
Out of the end zone comes Smith. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, this, of course, is an intriguing Week 1 opener. On one sideline, you've got Josh McDaniels, Raiders head coach. But remember, back in Denver, where he was the head man in 2009 and 2010 as well. And on the other sideline, Sean Payton making his debut as head coach of the Broncos.
Who's talking about go take a bath?
Both of them made their bones on the offensive side of the ball. And Sean Payton won a Super Bowl as the head coach of the Saints. This is going to be fun to see them match wins.
And Judy's going to have a Broncos 1st down as he'll be taken down at the 46. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. They give it to Williams running right.
Come on, man. Y'all got a block, bro. What the fuck is this?
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. They go play action now. Wilson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Cortland Sutton is the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
And we're lead.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Abdullah to return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory.
And you won with the 49ers, didn't you? Did you play the, you told the commissioner, can you get him? And he said, okay.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
I seen where the nigga said he quit too.
Now a second down and 6.
On play action, now Garoppolo. Flush to his right.
Oh.
Josie Jewell, the linebacker, getting the sack.
But that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Here we go. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Back to throw now in his own end zone.
That's an interception, man.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Here's A.J. Cole now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
Where's this day 2 of Madden? They tripping.
Get it out, and this is a good kick.
That's returnable now for Smith.
Damn.
21 yards. Well done.
Over Mag.
And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
Who are you in? And the Patriots.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams.
86 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Rolling to his left. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. Now a give up the middle to Williams.
Thanks, Gary.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And that falls to
He was off the pass, bro. Like the
Nice
fuck?
job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
play action. Now Wilson.
That's like man.
Patrick.
Yeah.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line. They go back to the ground with Williams. That didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now it's Wilson.
This one swung out to Williams.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
I'm honestly not even
Right there. No, he's had trouble with the
I ain't gonna
interceptions in
watch
this game
it.
there. Hits his guy out
I'm
the
in so
flat.
many
And so
motherfucking
many
leagues right
times
now.
we hear
I can't even keep
quarterbacks
up.
and offensive coordinators talk about
And I don't even
in
know
your
why I joined all
progression,
these
you're either
leagues. And
throwing the
I'm
touchdown or
know
you're
for a
throwing the
fact
check
that I'm
down.
gonna
But
be
earlier
at
in the
work and
game, it
shit.
was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Right.
That is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Tim Patrick, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
This nigga Tony the Mac don't come the fuck on.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. 1:57 to go in his first half on EA Sports. And that is incomplete.
I'll make some shit in with that when I make my playbook.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Here's Smith to return it. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
Frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. There's Wilson to throw. He'll find Williams on the slant. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Well, with the problems they've had getting rid of the football in this first half, they've got to be over the moon that this is still a tie ball game. So here's where a quarterback has to move the turnovers to the back of his mind and focus on the present. And that's a good throw there to pick up a first down.
96 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level.
This nigga overthrew the pass.
But oftentimes, you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper.
And you got the bird. What leagues did I got? The Chiefs?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21. The Broncos in their hurry-up trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Being chased out left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Now
Wilson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Play action. It's Wilson. Steps away. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
We're going to the...
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The kick by Marr is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman
making
and our
plenty of
EA Sports
adjustments
halftime
after their
report.
first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Garoppolo.
Let's go, man. We run this through third.
Continues. Here's another interception. And he takes this one
No.
back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because Those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Hey, that's a great observation, too.
I'm balling out with Denver right
did
now,
make
bro. It's
adjustments at
crazy.
halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they throw the
This is gonna be a fucking game. I can't wait till the NFL come on. They got some good ass games. Week 1, you got Jets and Bills. Week 1.
And no alley to be found.
I think everybody know that Lions and Chiefs, Falcons and Tampa. Last time I was watching one of them fucking games, they went to like an overtime game. CJ Stroud versus Lamar. Well, the Bengals don't got.
The Raider offense set to get
What's his name right now?
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick
Yeah,
six.
it's gonna be some good ass games coming on week 1.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner,
I gotta make sure I get my
better
fucking
that you just throw the pick six
NFL
and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the
he probably
sidelines
gonna get this
dwelling
game.
for it very well. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get
Let's go. This nigga gas, yeah. Oh yeah, this nigga is trash and I'm playing. I ain't gonna count. I had a slow start, but I didn't figure it out. I don't know what this nigga doing. My first 2 pass plays was interception.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And Judy's going to have a Broncos first down as he'll get it down inside the 25.
Judy fell just shy of his first 1,000-yard season last year and showed just how good a playmaker he can be. One big reason why the Broncos have told everyone he's staying in Denver.
Now Williams running left. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
I'm just digging deep into my playbook.
Ball at the 23, second and 8.
This is like different playbooks, so it ain't like I'm trying to anybody.
Wilson now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Not when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
A give to Williams, running right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On second down, Wilson on the move to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Touchdown.
Now it's Wilson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Back Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
Well, I know it was fucking Curtis though when he was playing King earlier. The nigga was stepping like 20 yards back.
The kick by Maher is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke.
Oh, man, I am getting all the interceptions off this man.
Picked off by Josie Jewell.
I like getting whatever the fuck I want on this nigga.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yards runs, and goes to one of those.
Well, the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Williams going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
And Wilson going to run it on the draw. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now Wilson, flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Russell Wilson punching it in from a yard away. And the Broncos are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And that's a sight we feel like we've seen a lot over his career. But remember, for Russell Wilson, 3 in his first year as a Bronco last year and only 15 in the last 8 years. But he still knows how to use those wheels when necessary, and he takes care of business right there.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
Here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
A gain of 3, second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. Now Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
A good running there by Jacobs on first down as he's able to take this forward for a gain of 6.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw taken in by Watkins here.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 28.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. 2nd down, Bridgewater. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And he's got it. Touchdown, Raiders. Sammy Watkins, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The fourth quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Broncos are going to get the football.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today. This is where good coaching and execution come into play because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Oh, no.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Here's first down. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Riley Moss. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
What the fuck?
This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top with that touchdown. Now we just got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
The extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Play action, Garoppolo. And the Broncos get there and take him down. One final
Seattle try now for Garoppolo. Open
No, he was motherfucking.
He's got it. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division.